Hey, everybody. The Jaboody Studios need your help. If you like what we do, whether it's the podcast, Twitch things, the dub things, consider supporting us if you'd like. Go on our Patreon. That's patreon.com/JaboodyDubs. And you get all kinds of cool perks, okay? If you're listening to this not on Patreon, then it's an old episode, and you can enjoy it for free at your leisure. But if you want the new stuff, that stuff fresh out the oven, boy, you got to hit up that Patreon to get cool perks. We got exclusive podcast stuff. We got early access stuff. You could vote for stuff, all kinds of cool stuff. Or if you're more into the Twitch scene, you could just subscribe to us on Twitch, and you get all these cool emotes. And we got some new emotes.
Oh, good ones.
We got a lot of fucking good emotes. I got to say, we got the best emotes in the game.
That's right.
Yeah, or, just watching. We appreciate all you lurkers, everybody who just watches our shit. We love you. Thank you for your kindness, generosity, and support. Now, let's begin the podcast.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another fantastic podcast. Yeah, there's a lot of podcasts out there, but this is another fantastic podcast.
Yeah. It's that time again.
Yo, what up, everybody?
It is fantastic.
Hello.
It is.
Super fantastic.
Let
me
me
do some podcasting.
Oh,
AFP.
It's time for that. It's time for the AFP. Time to get in my optimal podcast comfort mode. Let me stretch out.
Podcast is all about comfort and
turn my chair.
really
just
is.
relaxing.
Door a little bit.
I'd say
there.
the two C's of podcasting, comfort and climate. It has to be cool in here, and you got to be nice and comfortable. All right.
70 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Nice.
That's where I fucking rock. And when it's really time to get into it, 69 degrees.
And we're not
69.
talking about
Rock
that
it.
Celsius garbage. We're talking Fahrenheit's, boys.
That's right.
Who uses that Celsius?
Ugh.
Why would you do that?
Isn't like the rest of the world?
Yeah, but then you got
Not freedom fighters.
but it ain't free.
It ain't American.
It ain't freedom.
Free and height.
It ain't free.
Free and hot.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Here we are. We're back. We're kicking ass. We got a bunch of good news.
Oh,
got a bunch
yes.
of good updates. We got a bunch of stuff to talk about. All right?
You got to catch
This
the
week
people
was
up.
all Jaboody dubs.
talk about my podcast. So first, we got to hit you guys up with a little spotlight. We got to slap motherfucker in the face.
Slap light.
Nep. Hey, Nep. Thank you.
Who
And
Nep?
a man who goes by NEP. He jumped on the Patreon and supporting your boys.
Dude, thank you so
Hey,
much, man.
Nep, thank you so much
Thank you.
for
Thank you.
supporting your boys
Thank
and liking what we do, man.
Feeling a lot of good content coming your way.
Yes, sir. I know that's right.
We also get. We gotta get the. I have extension cables for these things.
We're
could be
gonna
able
need 'em.
We could be able to pod and just hold them like this.
We're going to
That
need
would
them.
be nice because I hate having to stretch. Every
You might even
single
be
time
able
I
to
need
yank yours.
You know,
Blowing out people's ears.
I want to be able to do it at will, whenever.
So at the time that we are recording this, we have a brand new dub that is a Spider-Man cartoon dub that is about 99.9% done. So that's going up
99.9.
soon.
Yeet.
Just in time for the Spider-Man game that came out, so people can get those memes and dubs in at the same time.
Yeah, we went in hard on the Spider-Man cartoons. So
Yeah.
we actually
people love them. So.
we made that other part, the other one, and then this one at the same time. It felt like, why are we making 20-minute dub? And we cut that bitch in half, cut all the fat. So here's coming at you, part two. There's
Almost
lots
done.
of Australian goodness in there.
A love
And it's
story.
a good time, mate. Cheers. Fucking cunt.
outrageous fun.
And we're going to be getting back into the movie commentary highlights real soon here.
Okay.
Those been on a
So-
little hiatus. Things have been kind of crazy, real life stuff.
Did we get the green light to keep putting those up on Jaboody Dubs?
Sorta.
Kinda, sorta.
Probably
Okay.
need to change the format a little bit.
We'll probably make
Shorten
them
them?
shorter,
Yeah.
but maybe Patrons can get a little secret, long version.
The director's cut highlights.
Maybe, I don't know.
Patreon gets that long video style.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure out something, but those will be coming back. So expect those. Don't think they're gone just because there's a little week break. Everyone thinks everything's all it takes is a week, and then it's I guess they're done forever.
Where's the new video? I think they died.
No, it's not the
good.
case.
It's funny
We're
how
good.
people just like assume the absolute worst when it comes to content creating.
Whatever happened to the benefit of the doubt?
I've been doing this for
what?
10 years, and just
the internet.
there's just that one guy's like, "What the hell's going on?"
pretty much.
Yeah, Basically.
Also, when it comes to new dubs, it's been long enough. Looking at Guy Fieri, I found an episode. And
Oh,
it is-
thank
Ooh,
God!
good.
I've been getting that. The hunger is real right now for some Guy Fieri.
Every time I
Yeah.
do it, I remember why a big part of me doesn't want to do it because it just makes me hungry.
Man, scrubbing through episodes of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, it doesn't matter if you just had a full 5-course meal. That shit will make your mouth
You're
water.
right.
It'll make you so hungry.
Dude, we were looking at him last night, and when I was looking at it, this guy lays down this like nice French bread and drops like this like barbecue sauce that he made and puts like tri-tip down and just dumps this big garbage can of caramelized onions on top. Just those big thick onions.
Yeah.
Just
And then
coated
Guy
it.
picks it up and it's like dripping. It's like all over his. He's got so much metal. He's just.
He's got like 2. I think we counted. He has 2 rings, 3 bracelets, a watch, and then the fucking sunglasses on the back of his head. The Oakley.
I don't
shit.
get the sunglasses on the back of the head.
That's his
That-
look, man.
If I met him, that'd be my first questions. Why are you doing that?
Because when I walk outside in the sun, brother, I got him right here. Boom.
But
Why
you
not
can't
just-
do that. You can't take them from behind and flip them forward. They'd
You
be
don't-
upside down.
You don't
Why
think he's
is-
got a technique?
Or are
Hold
they
on.
upside down? I didn't know.
Why
They
doesn't
are.
he just act like a
It's like
normal
the-
human being, 90% of the rest of America, and leave his sunglasses in the car when he goes places?
All
Does he
I'm-
have to rock them at all times?
Damon, take a look at him. He doesn't look like 99% of the population.
That's-
All
that's
I'm
true.
saying
That's true. He's not a
is-
normal person. He's not even human, I don't think.
Well, I don't know.
He's a living meme.
We don't have eyes on the back of our head, but maybe he does.
Whenever I hear
He's
the
covering him up.
whenever I
Maybe
hear
he
that
does. There are eyes. Yeah.
I get the mouth watering.
That guitar riff.
I get a Pavlovian response.
Yeah, we're looking at more Guy Fieri, and that's, something I'll mention now, but that dub won't come out for a while because it's the biggest,
Monumental.
it's the biggest feat of dubbing because there's so much shit you got to cut.
Yeah.
It
And
takes
then,
so many sound effects. All the eating.
Yeah, it's a
all
lot
the
of like,
gross
it's a lot of timing.
stuff. Yeah,
A lot of timing.
Editing and writing on that one takes a lot of work.
Yeah, so that's gonna start. So I don't know.
So expect that a few months from now.
Expect
you
that
guys
at
will enjoy
Thanksgiving.
that. Yeah.
Maybe Thanksgiving. Already wanted to do something Halloween-ish, but unfortunately, Guy Fieri doesn't have like a Halloween episode.
I want to suck your blood,
Oh, that'd be so good if he did an episode dressed up like a vampire. That'd be
Oh, man.
awesome dubs content right there.
Dracula, bro.
He's never done anything Halloween related.
the blood out of this sandwich.
I mean, look at the guy. He's dressed up as a clown every day of the year. Every day's Halloween for him. So,
Everybody.
you know?
Yeah, I guess Halloween is weird once it gets to the point where random people dress up as you.
Wow, you're
Yeah.
right.
Whoa, what do you do when that happens?
Whoa.
I guess he's permanently a costume.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Like even like when you go into the Halloween stores, it's like talk show host. It looks just like Conan O'Brien.
Food show host.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you do when you're
food show
when you're
host.
at that level? People just dress up as you. You become Halloween.
It's a bit of an honor, I guess, because they always have like the presidential candidates, the masks. It's just
Yeah.
like you've made it to the reaches of popularity where you are a costume.
That's success. When
That's
you hold
how
up
you-
a
yeah.
fake latex mask that says like Mr. President guy, and you're the president, and you're like,
Hey.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
right, bitch.
that's how you know you
I'm
made
the
it for sure.
president.
They got me, motherfucker. Also, Steve Harvey. We're looking at more Steve Harvey.
There's so many clips
that's-
for Steve Harvey. We're good. We're just having so much fun with Steve Harvey, man.
And that's got to be like a real passion project because they are very protective of him. They
Oh,
claim
yeah,
they
yeah.
claim the fuck out of that first one we did, but it's so fun. We got to do that one again.
Steve
The Harvey
Harvey's-
estate goes deep.
He's under protection.
We
Don't
were
be
lo-
making fun of me, dog.
We were digging up more stuff on him, and now he connected his mustache to the rest of his face.
I hate it.
Like,
he has a
what?
full
I hate
beard.
it. He
Oh,
he doesn't
no.
look like Mr. Potato Head anymore.
And
He
he-
actually looks
yeah.
like a soulful black man now.
Now he just looks like a regular dude.
Looks like a
He's-
tanned woolly
Took
willy.
away his icon.
It gave him like this swagger that Steve Harvey isn't known for having. It's like it doesn't fit.
It made him
It's
who
not
he
right.
is.
Right?
It's like one of
Yeah.
those things where maybe the mustache is all the comedy, and he's just like a part of it, like living with it.
The whole time, everything's just been the mustache.
Yeah.
Every time he holds up the microphone to his mouth, it looks like he's
That's what I'm
talking,
saying.
but it's just the mustache. Yeah.
Just all those deadpan looks while that mustache sits there, collects all the checks. So on to the big fucking update, boys. The reason why we're all in good moods, ladies and gentlemen. The time has come, and we are moving the studio into a nice space.
Yes. Yes.
Months and months of hard work are finally paying off.
I'd say years and years of hard work finally
Well,
paid
yeah.
off.
When I mean months, I mean like
Yeah.
the deciding to move.
Oh, the
portion.
search?
But
Yeah.
years of hard work have led to this this very
Yeah.
moment.
So
yeah.
finally, things have dwindled down. We've been walking houses for fucking, what has it been? 4
4 or 5
4 or
months?
5
5
months.
months.
On and off, checking them out, getting a feel, trying to feel like what would work best. And finally, we walked one. We are like, this one's like, I can't believe it's real.
Wow, it's perfect.
It's a cool feeling because there's the other ones that we fell in love with that we were not lucky enough to get for whatever reason. This one's way better.
That's
Yeah.
the best scenario.
So fuck yeah, man. I'm
So
stoked. I
we're-
didn't want to like regret like everything else was just like not comparable to the ones we fell in love with that
Yep.
were gone or someone scooped it up before us. So I'm happy we got this one. But the move is happening, people.
You guys, we're moving on up.
Really?
Moving on up.
This is our 4th move.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be crazy to have more than probably right now
300 square feet.
we're yeah, but you got to look at the space we're actually in.
Yeah.
Which is what is this? This is about
say, like,
6 by 10.
12.
12
maybe.
by 12, maybe?
No,
12
right
by
here.
10.
This.
12 by 10, I mean? Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
this immediate sitting
oh,
area.
right.
desk
here?
to
Yeah.
wall.
Our actual space where we can move around. and
Yeah.
stuff?
6 by 10.
Yeah. It's even smaller.
6 by 10.
With a dog.
Yeah. So
And sometimes a Louis.
your boys are gonna have some real space, and it's gonna be fucking dope, dude. We're gonna be able to have
Man.
guests on the show now. We're gonna be able to like actually do like we had that idea for the board games where someone will just be a floating cameraman,
Mhm.
just run around the fucking house with it, dude.
We have so many ideas for different skits we can shoot around the house. Just different ideas for new streams.
Creativity through the roof,
Yeah.
people. Finally, we get to sort of evolve again and do other shit and make the shit we do now better and
Mhm.
expand and stuff. But it is gonna be fucking dope.
We're
dude.
hype, man.
I can't wait to show you guys because a lot of it's everyone who's listening or watching this, their support has led us to this moment where we can get the next evolution of what we do.
Hell
Yep.
yeah!
All
Couldn't
thanks to you guys.
have done it without you. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's gonna be exciting.
So,
New
yeah.
space.
We're probably going to be filming the move-in process, we said, right? Doing like a little vlog with
Yeah,
that.
yeah. We'll make a series out of building it and documenting the building and I'll even cut up some of the videos of the places we walked before we settled on this one and like, getting that whole. Just keep the door closed, dong man.
Dee
Please.
Dee's poking her head through it.
We'll
Come on, Dee.
just slam it. Just slam her face. There you go.
With her nose in it?
Bork. There you are.
Okay.
Now you're on the show, Dee Dee.
There she is.
She's happy because she got her own room.
She's got a big backyard. to
She
play
got-
in.
made it difficult.
She got the master bedroom.
Yeah, she's trying to sabotage us.
So
Come on, Dee Dee.
it's gonna be fucking awesome, man. We met the people and it was cool.
They're awesome
I did
people.
think it was gonna work. It was like I can't believe this is happening. And then we shook hands and they're like, "It's yours." I was like, "Cool."
It's the hardest yes you
Whoa.
can get besides putting your name on a contract.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But we
it
got
was,
that approval.
So it's 99.9% ours.
Something could happen at the very last
The
moment.
pen is out of ink when we sign for it or some shit. But yes, it's fucking happening.
Oh, I can't
Ima-
wait.
Just
Can't
imagine
wait,
how
man.
hype. I don't know. Halloween's coming up real soon. If we can like utilize it by Halloween, I don't know. Maybe. I mean,
Maybe. We'll see.
that's a month.
It would be the
We should be able to.
it
get
would
all
be a
in there,
bit of a
but-
shell of what we could do because
Yeah.
that last I think we had to go to TwitchCon, which is like
we got
the
a lot of stuff.
last
We got to
week,
get internet in that bitch.
which
once
we can do
internet,
first week.
once
yeah.
internet's in that bitch, then we got to move all this stuff, which will probably take a good solid 2 days,
Mhm.
2, 3,
Yeah.
one big fucking day. Where by the end of it, we're all like, "I need a beer." That was a lot of equipment to move, and then the
Yeah.
next day it's like, we got to go back and get the lights, and then the shit to put up and stuff. So
It'll be a
I think-
while.
I don't know. I think 2-3 weeks we could have the shell, like you're saying, the prototype,
Mhm.
the lawn chairs instead of
Yeah.
nice
Yeah,
stuff.
like
version.
the basic layout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'll work and function. So maybe, yeah, I guess by Halloween we'll be doing our fucking Halloween special. Out of that shit.
yes, absolutely.
Dude, that's so
Man.
crazy.
Absolutely.
It's just crazy to think about. It's just fucking insane,
Yeah,
man.
I'm like speechless still. It like blows my mind
It's almost too. It's not real yet. Like
Yeah,
I know it's done. I've seen the house. I've walked it myself, but
Yeah.
I kind of just I can't believe it's happening.
We just walking around that place. We were just pointing at stuff, going, "Dude, we can make a skit out of that. We can make a fucking thing out of that. You can make like I want to do more skits that get interlaced into live streaming, just period.
Immersion.
Because that shit's hard to do just by itself on YouTube. Not a lot of people do it. Pretty much everyone that did do it now just podcasts or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
But now it's like it's a cool platform for us to just throw in a little. Oh, you didn't expect this. And that fucking house is going to be like fucking Pee-wee's Playhouse. The couches are going to be talking. Fucking everything's going to have a voice. The fridge is going to talk.
Louis gonna walk in like Kramer.
It's going to be word of the day shit. Somebody says, Gert.
Dude, all I can say is expect Pee-wee's Playhouse type shit and having guests over. Dee Dee, come here. Why are you crying? She got the master bedroom. I don't know why she's upset.
She's just so happy. She's crying.
You let her out. She wants to run around. Just close it so she don't come back. There you go. All right. The dog is out of the room. She wants to be on the show so bad. And then she wants to leave.
out.
And then she wants in. And then she wants to leave. You got to start paying rent, Dee Dee.
She needs to make up her mind.
It's fucking happening. So, yeah, expect a vlog.
Especially Patreon updates, probably, right?
Yeah. A lot of behind the scenes. The building of tables. The building of chairs and setups and lights will be well documented.
More content for the people.
A lot of this is where a lot of behind the scenes stuff is just going to happen. Period.
Yep.
I think we're going to change the way we do mail time stuff too. I think we'll do the floating camera instead. I think the floating camera is going to be way better. Than just
it's gonna give a level of
this
immersion
thing
that is
stuck here. To have a guy be the camera, be moving, filming us, and it's live or whatever.
I've always wanted to do IRL for us, but I didn't think IRL man on the street type of stuff would have worked, especially with our format. But now there's the house and there's multiple people in the house. There's that hangout vibe. It's like going to your friend's house.
Exactly.
yeah.
That's the type of IRL stuff that's going to be really popping off.
You know?
I volunteer because I love doing the camera work. I love being the one holding the camera and all that.
And that's going to be the thing. It's like, who's the best cameraman for the IRL? That's going to be a reoccurring thing.
Yeah.
Who can get the inside scoop?
Yeah, because what you don't want to do is miss something, and the chat goes, "You motherfucker!" And
That
it's
will be Louis.
fuck. Yeah,
that would be Louis.
What was I gonna say about that? Yeah, I'm just so many ideas running through my head of how that stuff's gonna work. The camera guy could have that clip mic that we use.
And we're going
VR.
legit.
VR is gonna be a lot easier.
Yeah.
There's a space for VR, people.
Fuck.
Man.
There's I hate to say this out loud, but there's multiple spots for VR. So
Oh
you
my
could do
God.
co-op VR.
You have one too, right,
technically.
Pops?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Man, Pops and Justin both in VR chat.
Yo, it's gonna be fucking sick.
Can't wait.
Ultimately, I think it's just gonna put that little fire in our belly again, because we're gonna say, "Look what we got, boys!"
Yeah.
And then it's like it's gonna be very just rejuvenating for the whole process of making content.
2018 for us is going to be the year of the fire. It's losing the channel,
The fire.
getting the house, looking for the house
Yeah.
specifically.
Let's just call it the year of motivation.
Motivating. But also just this whole process in itself, I think it's interesting for certain people to check out, because making this kind of move. Every YouTuber or content creator that I watch or enjoy and seen them go through it, it's just they're like in their closet and then in the space, and they never discussed the journey or the building of it.
Shared
It's
the
like
moments.
no one ever really talks about it. So I was always like, how do you even do it? Like, how does it work? You do a lot of searching online. You go walk in a lot of them. You meet a lot of losers who lie, and a lot of pictures that are fucking wide-angle lenses. Jesus, we've seen some ones that are like, the price is so high and the square footage is high. We're like, oh, fuck, maybe we'll just walk it to look at it. We walk it. It's a dump, and it's small.
Small as fuck.
And you're like, what? Where's the square footage coming
got
from?
Catfish with a house.
We've been catfished.
The one for me that was
many times.
the one that was like the moment I was like, this sucks, was we walked a house. It's a big house, but they're like, you have to keep all of our furniture, and there's a room you can't go into because we have all of our equipment in there and it's locked.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, wow, that is so weird.
That was really
those
trippy.
those were really weird.
And you
like,
walked in their bathroom
conditions.
and they had all their shit.
Like toothbrushes and stuff just there. It's weird.
You're like,
Draw
what is
still
this?
on the sink and stuff. I was like,
Yeah.
no, I don't want to live
And
here.
we're like, well, we get to keep all their furniture. It's kind of gross.
Ugly ass
I don't
furniture
know.
anyway.
Yeah, it was weird.
It's all baby proofed and stuff. You're like, this is so weird.
We've been catfished and stuff, and but it all happened. It's weird. It all sort of happened for a reason because we learned hot tips on how to talk the talk, walk the walk. Because our situation, I don't know, maybe they'd rather have a family or whatever, but we actually found a way to do it in a way that said, "Hey, you can trust. We're a smile you can trust."
Yep.
And shaking hands with the right people, meeting them, then doing meetings and follow-ups. And my God, it is a long process,
That
but
stuff is exhausting.
all the way,
Paperwork
all
and
the way,
small
out.
talk, and
all the way,
that good
all the way
stuff.
till paper comes in,
Yeah.
and then we get to sign it, and then we get keys. That's how that works. And then
get
the
the
real,
keys.
then the real work starts.
That's yours.
Then the real work. Now we got to fucking move everything.
Oh,
man, we
moving
get-
is so much
Oh,
fun.
I love moving. It's the best.
I think we mentioned it on the live stream. I saw all these things. Oh, moving sucks. Moving sucks.
It's the worst
moving
thing you could do.
But actually, for us, I'm actually looking forward to it because I want to decorate the place to be fucking cool. And I want to decorate it in a way that's like a sitcom because the idea that we're pitching is basically Jaboody Show, the show, which is like Seinfeld, which is a show about a stand-up comedian living his life. It's a show about Twitch, YouTube streamers living their life.
Imagine if Seinfeld was live. Like there was a floating
Yeah.
person, like just that was the camera person. Kramer just popped in, and John Alexander's just Kramer, what's going on over here?
Yeah, that's it.
That's what we're going for.
Interlaced with cuts to skits and things.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
that makes the house feel like Pee-wee's Playhouse sort of thing. So, but yeah, man, it took a lot of walking, it was cool.
Disappointment,
We filmed a lot of the
heartbreak.
things, so
Yeah.
I got to look through all that footage, piece it together, and show you guys some of the stuff we walked and what that looked like.
I can't wait till we film the behind the scenes stuff because that stuff is just always interesting. Like when the Game Grumps did their walk through their studio
Yeah.
and stuff. I know people love to see that kind
I
of.
think people
thing.
love that more than anything because
Yeah.
they're like, there's so many people that make stuff online. There's so many people that think they're famous on Instagram. There's so many people that just do shit like that, and then before you know it, they're in a space or they're moving up in the world, and you're like, whoa, like what's that like? Because it's not a
Yeah.
big percentage of the population actually.
Exactly.
I mean, everybody's doing that stuff, but it's a small percentage that actually kind of gets to sort of do it full time, I guess, and like make it a business.
Yeah.
So it's like to see it actually evolve. Because what I was always thinking, and what I still wonder, is like the way we're doing it is like we live with work,
Yes.
which is how I've been doing it since I've been 18. And I've always wondered, like, how do those fucking like brick and mortar wig shops and brick and mortar like cupcake shops
Oh,
fucking
you mean like the little hole in the wall places?
How does the
Like when
Miss
you-
Donuts of the world stay
Yeah.
in business?
like when you see like a fucking like liquor store next to like a wig shop, like, dude, how much is the rent for the fucking wig shop? It's got to be like in
do
the
they know a guy?
it's got to be like in here in this area, it's got to be like $5-6 grand a month.
A wig shop.
How many wigs are you selling, dude?
Yeah, for
You
real.
just need one wig.
I don't know how the fuck they stay in business. I would love to know how that happens because I don't know. It's just some of the places I drive around and see, I'm like, damn, they got a fucking place.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Doesn't
what you
make
don't
any
know
sense.
is wigs is big business.
Wigs are in this year, okay? Business is a booming.
There are all kinds of wigs. Wigs that double his hair and flip around. Now it's a beard. You can flip it down here. Now it's a
Merkin. Pube wig.
Is that what it is?
It's a merkin. Yeah.
A merkin.
A what?
merkin.
You say that like I would know what that's an actual
A
thing.
merkin.
I'm teaching you something.
You know,
so
a
a
merkin.
wig for your pubic area is a merkin.
Wig for your dick.
A wig bush.
I would
Yeah.
Google it, but I'm kind of
Wow.
scared.
Oh yeah, no.
Merkin.
Take my
Hell
word
no.
for it, dude.
I believe you.
How embarrassing when a woman tugs and finds out it's fake. How embarrassing.
Would that-
Disappointment on her look.
Would that be more embarrassing than like a woman finding out you're bald up here, like on top of your
Or
head?
the double or the double
What
whammy.
would be worse?
Yeah, no, you
At the
could
same
use
time.
It's
that
like one of these. Can you pat your stomach and pat your hair, and then it just fucking rips off your pubic hair and your wig goes flying.
Or you make the mistake
Oh.
and you accidentally swap them and you have pubes on your head.
Oh, that would suck.
But a big bushy fro right above your balls.
A comb over on your cock.
Hair's super curly today. This is long hair, like fucking. Yeah, I don't know. I just always wondered how those places stay in business, and
Yeah, me too.
because it's fucking expensive out there, boy.
And I think what we do is very unique for content creators as well. We have a group. There's only like a handful of the group dynamic of things that can kind
Yeah.
of you can really call out. So it's
Mm-hmm.
cool to see how we do it because what we do is insane. It's overkill in a lot of ways, but
But I am inspired by the people like Game Grumps kind of
Yep.
thing. They got like a brick and mortar like office sort of thing, which is crazy. Like,
Inspirational for
they have
sure.
like I think they have like 13, 14 something employees and shit.
crazy.
It's
That's
fucking
crazy.
nuts, man.
They legit turn it into a fantasy.
They do
factory.
live tours.
Like people who pull that off, that's always been really inspiring. Like the fact that you build it up to the point where it's like, yo,
enterprise.
This is my life.
Yeah.
This is what we do. This is who I am. I always thought that was really cool.
That's the goal.
Any features of the house we wanted to talk about? All I could say is the space for the show is
Critical.
8 times the size of this. Not 8, maybe 4, maybe 3,
Maybe 4 times.
maybe 4 times.
Maybe.
It's like a much longer angle, so we can like put the computers and cables like in a way
Server
far
room,
back
basically.
there, so the
Yeah.
heat isn't just blasting our fucking face.
And it's easier to troubleshoot when things inevitably break,
yeah.
which is critical.
The one funny thing is like where we envision where we'll set up the microphones and the table is really close to the front door, so it's gonna be pretty funny that people would walk in and it's very Seinfeld-y.
Yeah,
Like they
just
would walk
in
in
the
and
studio.
go, whoa, like do the Kramer, whoa, and they're like in the frame, whoa, I'm
Yeah.
on the show. But it seems like a really cool space, and Dee Dee actually has her own little room. It's really cool.
I didn't know if we were going to talk about that. I was going to say, yeah, we should let people know the ideas
That
we
needs
have
to
with
be decked out.
the little Dee Dee door.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Fuck, dude. I don't want to give too much away because it's like some of it's cool, but I love the idea that Dee Dee has her own little room. There's like it's like a little goblin door under the stairs, sort of thing.
where
which,
Harry Potter would live.
Or
Yeah, the
Dob-
little-
oh yeah,
The
yeah.
little Harry Potter closet. We
gonna
got
say-
one of
I
those.
was gonna say Dobby, but I don't know where he lived.
Dobby's dead. Dobby. Dobby's free. He lives where he wants. Give back Dobby's smirking.
September love, folks.
Hey, it's September. What does that
Do
mean?
you remember when we first subbed in September?
It was only $1 in September.
Away. It is September on Twitch, so we've got a lot of generous folks. Thank you very much for gifting a ton of subs to the channel.
Love you.
It's given us a lot of emotes. We got some good fucking emotes. And with that comes a special deal. $1 to continue your gifted sub. And it supports the boys for the full price.
Yep.
Just want to put that out there because it's been crazy. It's one hell of a week. We thank you.
Little shameless plug.
And, well, I mean, we don't have any ads or copy to read on this thing. And
That's
it's
true.
for the people, by the people.
We're only
Yep.
advertising ourselves. I mean,
True
So
that,
who
true
would
that.
not do that on their own platform?
So thank you for that. And also, what was I going to mention about that whole thing?
Just how crazy it's been, how generous the fans
It's
are.
been insane, and we've been. Oh yeah, one thing I was going to say, we were going to do GTA roleplay, and shit got a little spicy on the server for a minute, and I wasn't really ready because we want to like prep some stuff. But we've been working on some shit, and it's going to be fucking dope.
Mhm.
I'm looking to come back into the RP with some good story stuff with some good
things
setups.
planned. Yeah.
Not scripts, but some good setups, like setting up the scene and then fucking doing it and just see what the
Unleashing it.
fuck happens with improv.
Mhm.
I think it's gonna be fucking dope. But we got 2 storylines we got in our back pocket. One's the Peter Daniel one that we got to finish, which has an inevitable end that we need to get to, which could be pretty exciting. I don't know. We're gonna find out. You gotta stay tuned.
Gotta find out.
And the other one is gonna be a complete secret until it happens. 'Cause I think it'll be pretty hype when it comes out.
But can I just say it is a fan favorite character that we're bringing back. It's been a while.
Right.
That's all I'll say.
Right.
Damon,
That's all I'll say.
shut your mouth. You're giving away way too much.
Okay.
Looking to come back and bring some I don't know,
Classics?
some love put
Fun?
into it. I don't want to just autopilot jump on a character, play the same music, do the same thing. I want to come back in, fucking
Make it great again.
whoa, what's going on?
Production.
Yeah. So that's all that for the big old Jaboody update.
So I just have a question for you guys.
Yep.
Are you guys gonna go to the funeral this weekend?
Who died?
Machine Gun Kelly.
He
Oh.
died.
Eminem killed his ass.
Oh, with a track.
Yes, the diss track
With a diss.
with the kill shot.
With a
MGK?
diss.
MGK.
The
R.I.P.
rapper diss tracks are back in style.
Eminem is just going off. We kind of talk about it.
Yeah,
last
we were
time.
kind of talking how it's. I was saying how it's funny that these
Calling
people are
out.
these people are arguing with nursery with rhymes and like stuff
Yeah.
like that. I thought it was kind of funny, but this is the one time I'm listening to what's it called?
Kill Shot?
Kill Shot. It's called. it's really dope because it sounds like old school Slim Shady.
Yeah, it does.
He's better when he's angry,
He's
isn't
pissed off again. I like pissed off Slim Shady as opposed to motivational speaker Slim Shady.
he? I'm not afraid.
Take a stand.
You done?
Come on, man.
I mean, and another thing, every time I listen to him, it just sounds like Stamper.
Yeah, it really does. That's all I think about.
Gun and have a man bun. Giants woke eyes open, undeniable. Supplying smoke, got the fire stoked.
It sounds like the old stuff, which is really cool.
But
It doesn't sound like he's not singing. It's cool to hear him just rapping.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I think about it, I just think about him singing. It sucks that that's what it's gotten to, but his new stuff's pretty good. That's all he did an interview explaining everything. I watched that. It's interesting.
How was that? Because I heard about it, but I didn't watch the whole thing.
He was just like, "Yo, people thought you was talking shit on Drake." And he's like, "No." He's like,
Nope, next
"Okay,
question.
All right, thanks
He's
for that
like,
interview.
why are you going in on Machine Gun Kelly?" He's like, "Cause he was being rude about my daughter and stuff."
Talk about my daughter. I need some water.
and
Haley.
I need some.
and some other stuff. I don't know. Just he said it was really. At least he admits he's like, it was really petty. It was just whatever. But he's like, I'm at a point where it's like, nah. There's two ways to not give a fuck. One is to not respond. I don't give a fuck. Or one is to I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna respond to you. I'm gonna actually call you out. But in this day and age, that's good to call people out and make a big scene. And now you got 80 million views on your diss track because it's spicy.
These days, drama is the most popular thing, so it's gonna pop off if you name call her diss track. But
So he did no advertisement for this upcoming album, right?
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Dropped it.
He just dropped it. And the only advertisement that it was the drama that it was from the actual music.
Instagram post.
You won't
So,
believe what he said.
It's pretty genius to be like, you got to hear this thing. He's going in on somebody. You're like, all right, I'll bite.
Yeah, he had a
I'll
good.
listen.
He had a good point. I think in one of the in one part of the interview, he said like the reason why he just dropped it is because like he found out through his last album and other projects he's done. When you like advertise it, hype it up, it just builds up everyone's anticipation to say this sucks.
Yeah, it's true.
This shit sucks. But when you just drop it, it's like people don't really have time to even be like, yo, it sucks. They just listen to it.
Yeah.
And it's like now you already got them to listen to it.
I kind of felt that way with the Gorillaz' last album. Like they were making it for such a long time. Everyone's anticipating it. Everyone's hyping it up. And when it came out, it was good. But everyone's like, it's not what it was. It's not Demon Days. It's not this. It's not that. And you're like, well, you're just basing it on your own expectations.
Yeah, you're shooting yourself in the foot if you're hyping up your stuff and you can't deliver like that.
Yeah, it's always interesting if you overhype stuff, what it can do, or if you drag it out like the hype, like hyping it. Kingdom Hearts 3.
Kingdom Hearts 1.
It's like
2,
hyping it.
2.8.
It's like okay, well that took forever, and then by the time it comes out, you're like, oh, that shit came out.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
But I like what Eminem did though, because I mean he's Eminem, he gives no fucks. But the only problem is that I feel like we truly live in a different day and age. Because you guys know what Eminem did after he released that the album or
What
whatever.
did he do?
He apologized.
What?
And that's not something that you're supposed to do after releasing diss tracks, especially Eminem of all people.
Oh man, I'm so sorry.
He apologized for dropping the F-bomb on one of the tracks, which he's been
F.A.
doing for
word?
years. Yeah, F.A.
Oh, yeah.
The F.A.
And I mean, I can understand that's not really an appropriate word these days, but still.
They'll just make
like,
a sing-songy. I'm so sorry, everybody. Take my hand.
Well, looking back
I
at his
am
like
afraid.
Slim Shady album, there was a lot of hard F's in that.
I'm
That's
gonna
what I'm
kill every
saying, so-
motherfucker. Yeah, he was just like saying he's gonna kill everybody. He's gonna rape everybody.
And
I
do you
mean-
remember the moment where it's like Elton John and Eminem are on stage for the first time, and you're like, "This is a monumental moment." And I was like,
Yeah,
"Wow, that
everybody's
was a
like,
big thing."
What's gonna happen? I can't believe he's getting on stage with
And
him.
Elton John's like, "He's a great bloke. He's coming out. He's a very nice boy."
They're friends. They're best friends.
But man, I just think it's crazy that it's his album, it's his free speech, but he has to apologize for it, and everybody's giving him shit because it's like Eminem wouldn't apologize for saying anything. But that's just the time we live in now. Everybody's saying
Yeah.
anything.
I mean, he wrote it, so he knew what he was getting himself into.
Where's Elton John's diss track back?
Yeah.
For the F word drop.
I'm waiting for Elton John.
Yo, we used to be friends, and now we're not.
I say how it really is.
Calling out all the breeders.
Feel the love tonight.
The diss. Tonight.
Yo, did you hear Elton John singing that diss track?
Yo, he went in on
he
boy.
went in on the love and shit. Yo, that was crazy.
fuck him until he loves him.
Yo, Em, I love you, dog, but R.I.P.
Yeah, he needs a reason to be angry. It's a good petty reason to get angry, and it gives you an excuse to write some mean lyrics. That's what he's good at.
I'll admit I have not heard the Kill Shot diss track. What is the gist with the MGK's? It's just he sucks?
Yeah, more really good bars.
You got me in a
Talking
scope,
shit at
but you
MGK.
raised me. I say one called it in
Is
a
it
scope,
like
and
you shouldn't
crazy
come at
for a
me
fucking moment.
unless you're really good type of thing?
It's stuff like, I'm gonna make a mountain out of you. Woo! Wow, if you read
It's-
these and it's not a rhyme, it sounds really weird. It's not with the beat. I bet you ain't a bow and arrow.
How you gonna name yourself after a gun and walk around with a man bun?
You say you'll run up on me. Oh, you know what? This works really well, actually, if you read
It's a
these.
new
Totally out of new segment on the fly.
Reading rap lyrics
Out of
as-
context.
Yeah.
Oh, I got an even better idea on how to read these. You could do them like this here. Make sure.
Yeah,
that's
we
not
need to
too
do
loud.
like that should be a good segment.
Our own remix.
You say you'll run up on me like a phone bill. Spraying lead. Playing dead. That's the only time you hold still. Are you eating cereal or oatmeal?
Got him.
Hey, yo,
Because-
pass me the mic.
Because he had the bowl in the video.
Oh, yeah.
Machine Gun Kelly was. I knew someone was going to talk about that. I was like, "Are you eating in your music video? Because you want to make it seem like it isn't a big deal to you."
I'm eating these rappers alive.
Like I
dog.
thought I would just knock out this diss track and a music video while
Yeah.
I was eating breakfast.
You
Like,
caught
it's
me
not a
just
big-
chilling right
I'm just
now.
chilling with my shovel and my cereal.
I don't try. I try so little. I'm literally just lounging, eating oatmeal.
What he should have done is just had a big spoon instead of a shovel, because he had a shovel over his thing.
You should have used the shovel
big
to
spoon.
eat the cereal.
It's a big, huge
big soup spoon.
novelty-sized soup spoon.
Oh, a spoon the
A big
size
ladle.
of a shovel.
Just a big ladle and a
Yeah,
big
yeah.
bowl. What the fuck is in the bowl?
That's
Milk,
just some fire.
Wheaties, or Cheerios?
You check it.
Because I'm taking a shit in them, Kelly. I need reading material. Dictionary. So
So fire.
that's the extent of what that.
Yo,
you know,
where can I get that track?
You get the idea. Oh, thank you. You get the idea. So that's going.
Speaking
or
of
you
more
could,
weird music,
or you could see that's the thing. You could either do a big old diss, or you can just wear a big old blocky suit and walk around. I like a quick fuck. I'm a thick fuck. I like a quick fuck.
Like
I'm
my
a
dick
thick
suck.
fuck. I like
I'm
a quick fuck. See, this is what all the kids are doing. You're not paying attention. You're missing
Right.
out on the cool stuff.
Yeah.
this is the new wave, pops.
So this is how you be cool:
I'm a sick fuck. I like a quick fuck.
eating oatmeal and fucking each other.
Eating oatmeal, wearing big suits.
Wearing big ass raw block suits.
I like that the name you typed in, Eminemina.
Eminem. You didn't see this?
Yeah, you showed me this.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, this is what's happening in the world, and you're missing out.
I just don't understand. I just want just a little explanation. Just a little piece of explanation. Who's that?
Yeah, I wonder how many people are getting face tattoos, and they just think it's gonna pay off, like
So
because they're
many.
fans of this, and they think they could just do it.
Dude, every day I'm on Instagram, I see some new guy with some bright colored dreads, some face tats, and he's like, you can tell he's a junkie.
You know that look back in the boy bands back in the late 90s? You know, the
Yeah.
spiky bleached hair?
Uh-huh.
That's going to be those boys back in 10 years from now.
Yeah, I mean everybody gets that
Caught in the
tattoo,
fade.
and they're like, yeah, I thought that shit would like be cool forever,
Yeah.
and it's not.
Well, these are tattoos, though.
What I would love if this was actually a new fashion thing. Like this is actually like what's hot. Like you go,
Oh, yeah.
this was-
People wear it at a sofa.
A big ass box.
It really looks like the fucking the Koopa people from the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Those
Big
shoulders,
suit, this
though.
tiny little head. Fuck, I'd wear it. Dude, if you wore this at a club, everybody get the fuck out of your way.
Especially with the chain, though. It's pretty fresh.
Girls laying on you, be like, girl, lean up on me. Like, oh, you're so comfortable.
Hey, play Tetris with ourselves.
I don't know if anyone's confused, but this is the Kanye West and Lil Pump song.
Yeah.
I
Oh, yeah,
love it.
if
That
we
we're-
for-
needs a
if
little
we
bit
forgot
of
to
visual
explain.
some
representation.
people might be listening to this just going, "What the fuck are they talking about?" But I figure you've
They-
all seen.
They're just like Minecraft.
It's
people.
got 92 million views. That means you've all seen it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I did.
That's how we can measure this.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's going on in the world. Everyone's wearing block stuff.
People
That's what's
dressing
cool.
up
and
like
hot.
boxes.
Big old sandals too.
I like the big ass slides. They look comfy.
Those are comfy as fuck. You wanted to talk about that Call of Duty, the Battle Royale.
Yeah, Battle Royale is really big. But this Call of Duty looks really fun. I don't know what it is.
Does it have a name for the?
Black Ops 4?
But like, is that what or is
Yeah.
Blackout the name of the Battle Royale
No.
mode?
Black Ops 4 is just
Battle
Call of
Royale.
Duty is the Battle Royale. They might have different multiplayer modes for all I know, but
Huh.
Like, it doesn't have a story mode or anything.
I guess it's called Blackout. Fuck it, I don't know. Either way, but it looks like a super fast paced, better looking PUBG.
Oh, okay.
And like, I always felt like the pacing of PUBG was like kind of like slow and wonky, and I feel like they kind of like got a good pace to it.
Yeah, the problem with PUBG is I feel like 80% of the time you're looking at who's firing at you
Mhm.
and like trying to find where you're getting shot from instead of actually like engaging in the firefight and
Yeah.
stuff.
Like,
But,
the
yeah.
only thing that I'll give Fortnite is it looks like, when you do get caught, like someone starts firing at you, you have a few seconds to react and kind of
Mhm.
build and like fight back.
Yeah.
The reason why I wasn't too big of a fan of PUBG is because you just be walking and you might hear like, "Foop," like, and then you're dead. And it's like, you had no idea where it
Mhm.
came from. There was no way you could even like challenge
Yeah.
it at all. And I was watching somebody, I was clicking through streams of it, and he was just running through the forest and dead. And he's like top 10. It was top 10.
It's the worst if you've been like, you
Yeah.
have a gas run and then that happens.
Ugh.
Oh, man.
But what is the gimmick in this? Is it gas?
I actually don't know. I don't know what the parameters that squeezing on it. I've just been watching a couple people play, and it does look like you take a little bit more hits to kind of like die, and so it's like you're like, fuck, I'm shooting him as much as possible, and he's healing quickly. Like you heal like in 2 seconds.
Oh, and it's like a syringe,
Yeah.
self-administer thing. The only thing I'd say about this is like, because it's Call of Duty, like the overall aesthetic of the Battle Royale like makes the most sense,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like with H1Z1, it was weird. It's like, wait, are there zombies or?
It was definitely tacked on.
And then
Yeah.
Fortnite's like just
It's
a
all over the
fucking
place.
Also
mess.
tacked
Big ass
on.
cartoon.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
it looks-
Fortnite was not Battle Royale.
No, it wasn't.
It was Sandbox.
Oh, it
Um,
was.
Yeah, Fortnite.
Yeah, I thought when Fortnite first came out, it was survival, like H1Z1, wasn't it?
Zombies.
Yeah, you don't remember?
Whoa.
We saw like the trailer for it when it first came out in the
Now that you
indie
say
section of
that.
PAX West.
Yeah, now
on
that
the
you
very
s-
top
now that
floor.
you say that, yeah.
Yeah, and then they added Battle Royale to save it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they do have like an electric kind of parameter that kind of squeezes.
It looks
squeezes on
like
you.
an electric storm that you
Yeah.
got to run away from, and it's a big circle, and it's closing in.
But yeah, Fortnite was not a battle royale. They added on because it was dying. And
Yeah.
they're like, we got to do something, and it just happened to be the biggest thing ever.
Yeah, I'd be down to try this. I mean, I think I liked PUBG more than Fortnite,
I agree.
but
Me too.
yeah, when I saw that guy die, just like how we fucking die every time because we suck, I'm just like, ugh. And he was a good player. He's
Mhm.
just running, and then
That's it. That's all it takes. I wouldn't mind trying this one out.
God, I
Um,
hate that sound.
We were talking about battle royales though, and we had a little nostalgia trip. We were talking about one of our favorite battle royale games. It goes way back to the PS3. I don't know, Pops. You remember Warhawk?
Oh, absolutely.
Warhawk. That's a battle royale I wouldn't mind playing
Oh,
on stream.
Lord, the good old days.
That
Lord.
that game is just. Mwah. I
And-
wish they would reboot that.
We were talking about it and was realizing, Warhawk for PS3 kind of was Fortnite before Fortnite or any of
Absolutely.
these.
It
If Warhawk
definitely
had
is.
a circle that closed in,
Mm-hmm.
oh,
If you-
that
if-
game was
If
dope.
Warhawk had the little derpy dances, it would totally be
Fucking
Fortnite.
doing a little dance.
That game was crazy though. It was like the first game I played where it felt like you're in an actual war.
Yo,
Because
Capture the Flag was so dope in
Yeah.
that game.
Because there's tanks driving around,
Planes.
there's
Dog
there's
fights
dog
going
fights
on and
happening.
shit.
You can like get in a giant
Knife
turret.
fights.
You can shoot people out of the sky. You can get into a fist fight on the like. There's just so much shit happening on this giant map. It felt like an actual war. Fuck, I missed that game.
I guess the only thing closest to that is actually was it Battlefield?
Battlefield,
Battlefront.
Battlefront.
Yeah.
Battlefield.
Because you go from a knife fight to a car fight to a helicopter fight to a plane hovercraft fight.
Yep.
I guess.
Well, Battlefield's also gonna have a battle royale, so
Oh shit.
Yeah, watching gameplay right now. This Call of Duty. It looks like a very clean, up to date PUBG.
yeah, because PUBG's not optimized. It runs like shit. If you're playing on Xbox, I feel sorry for you because it looks like mad dog shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sucks.
They should have just given this like its own complete name. I guess it's Call of Duty 4, and then
Yeah.
Blackout is
Blackout's the battle royale mode.
They should just call it Call of Duty Blackout. Like, come on now, it's getting confusing here. We're building it up to too much now. Come on
Yeah.
now. I don't know if there's a story mode or anything, but
Nope.
there's also I think there's zombies.
I don't know about that. They usually
swear
do a zombie mode like Nazi zombies.
I swear I was watching somebody playing their fucking zombies.
I don't think so.
I don't really think this game needs it.
But yeah,
they always
wow.
got to throw in a zombie, don't they?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not a Call of Duty game without
Yeah.
zombies.
Treyarch, as a game direction, decided no story mode, which pissed a lot of people off. And they're gonna say we're just doing multiplayer.
Mm.
I don't know if it's gonna be $60 or if it's $40. If it's $40, that's a good deal.
Oh, it's not even out yet, huh?
Oh, I thought it was out.
I don't know if it's out yet.
When
This might be a beta.
When does it come out? Call of Duty 4.
When's that release date? When is that?
October 12th.
Very soon. So this is the beta
Wow.
when we're listening to this.
Wow. It's a whole month away, boys.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know. It's looking pretty good.
I mean, the last Call of Duty I got really into was Modern Warfare 1,
Mm.
which I love that game. That game was like my favorite console shooter. That was like the thing that just got my PS3 blood pumping. That was so fun.
There was a
Yeah.
minute there where, and I don't know if it's still like this, but Call of Duty kind of was starting to get that like if you were like Call of Duty became kind of a basic, like everybody just enjoys it.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
like you'd be in a group conversation,
It's
some
go-to.
girl would go, "I like games.
Oh,
I like
yeah.
Call of Duty."
Yeah,
and you're
Black
like,
Ops 2 was like
Yeah,
the go-to. That
I guess
every,
it got super mainstream. It was just
Mhm.
like, yo, everybody plays this fucking game.
yeah.
I don't know. I remember just a blink of the eye, all of a sudden, like, just fucking anybody, some old guy, would be like, "Oh man, I love Call of Duty. That
Yeah.
game's great. I sit in the grass with my rifle."
Yeah, whenever whenever a conversation and video games inevitably come up, it's like, "Oh, you like video games?" You're like, "Yeah, do you play Call of Duty on Xbox?" I'm like, "Yeah, I
did a long time ago, yeah.
And that's kind of like the barometer of gamers right there.
This one's looking a little tempting.
That's the gaming barometer.
This one looking like it's about to shake up my barometer. This one right here.
It looks good.
We'll have to hop in and stream some of that.
I'm interested.
Other than that, the Nintendo Direct happened. I wanted to stream it. I was advised not to, and I found out everyone did anyway. So I was like, fuck. Well, maybe
shoot.
next time we'll stream it. But
Well, shoot.
they had a new Luigi's Mansion
For Switch.
for Switch,
Mhm.
and we'll just
Yes.
great. We did stream the first one. That was this year, right?
I'm
We
pretty
did,
sure,
yes.
Earlier this year, we did
Mhm.
Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. I never played that game, so I didn't realize that this is Luigi's Mansion 3. There is a 2.
I didn't know that
It
either.
was on
DS.
3DS. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
3DS. That's even harder to stream.
Mm-hmm.
Because at least the DS has emulator. I don't even think the 3DS has emulation.
Yeah, mine. I don't know.
It probably does. I haven't looked into it, but I
What
would like
else?
to stream that if we could do number 2 to lead up to number 3.
I mean,
That'd
we
be
did
cool.
stream the 3DS version of Ocarina of Time, right?
Oh yeah, you might be right. Yeah, what am I talking about? Might be the same shit.
We should look into that. We might make it happen.
And it was cool when we were, Louis wanted to be on the podcast today, but he's busy.
Never
doing
answers
whatever. He was talking about the Game Boys, and we were talking about Game Boys in general. And we always talk about Game Boy Advance because it's way better, even though
Yep.
he's obsessed with Game Boy. You're like, yo,
The original.
you should fuck around with some Game Boy Advances.
That's
Like,
where the library's at.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, he was talking about Crystal Chronicles, and we were at PAX. We were talking. He was like, dude, just give me the go ahead.
Give me
I'll get all I'll get all 4 of them, all the cartridges, all the link cables, and we'll fucking play it. It'll be so sick. And I was like, yeah. But then they announced the remaster.
Oh, there you
So
go.
cool. We
Easy.
don't even have to do that. Mario Tennis, they got a bunch of new characters coming out for that. And
Oh shit, I didn't hear about that.
during that direct, I was like, come on, fix the split screen. fix the split
Yes,
screen.
please.
Fix the
please,
split
please,
screen.
please.
Didn't say jack shit about it.
Wow.
That's really the only thing that's holding me up from streaming that more is the
I would
split
play it.
screen
Yeah.
is mad garbage.
So stupid.
So stupid.
What were
You
they
change court. You
thinking?
change sides. Now you change sides.
Yeah.
That's it. You change sides in this. Why do you even do it if it's split screen? It doesn't matter. It's stupid.
Why
You know-
they switch it up? Every previous Mario Tennis game was always one big ass screen, everybody on it.
If I can equate it, it's like in a fighting game. There's player 1, player 2. They're on the left or right hand side.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So imagine if there was split screen, but you were both player 1s on your own split screen.
Oh,
It's stupid.
It's a dumb
It's
fucking
really,
thing.
really dumb.
I was hoping they would fix that. Didn't fix that.
And not only that,
Um,
but just more garbage. Just the new character for Smash. I just why?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to
Why?
have garbage characters. It's the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 of fighting games for Smash. So you're going to have the weird garbage characters, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, it is Animal Crossing, right? Which is huge.
It's
Mhm.
it's huge.
It's
No,
huge.
I've played that game
Animal
before
Crossing
a long time ago. and
Animal
that's-
Crossing is dope. It's pretty
It's
dope.
a fun game.
Girls are going to like it.
I just don't understand.
What is that about that game? That kind of game being such a girl game, like Sims,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like most girls I've met that are into gaming. If they are at all, it's like if they're not really into it, but they're like, oh, but I don't like games. I don't play them. But yeah, I play Sims and I play Animal Crossing.
It's so
like,
true.
there's something
It's always the
about,
Sims.
There's something
Oh.
about those two that like will attract girls in a way that like even if they don't play games, they'll play that. But I played Animal Crossing on I think it was the DS one. I think we all kind of had it.
I
And
had,
couldn't
like,
you,
the very
invade each-
first one
I had
on
like
GameCube.
It was like called Poop Town, and it was like it was a cool game. But then I was like, dude, it never ends.
Yeah,
you
no.
like play the game, you get a house, you get to pay the mortgage, and it's just you're living a life.
Yeah. Basically.
It was really cool. But the villager being in Smash, I always thought was cool because like, oh, that's cool. Whatever, they got a character, but. Yo, you're taking up 2 slots now? It's not even
Yeah.
an Echo?
And
Yeah,
plus-
Yo,
no,
where's
Echo.
Chrono?
Yeah. Plus, if anything, it should have been the little raccoon guy. He's like the
Yeah.
face of those games.
Yeah, he's hype.
little Tom.
Yeah.
I can't even remember his name.
Because even the villager, can't you like change your outfit? Be girl villager?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
I don't know.
It's just a waste.
I don't
I'm
know. That
just
might be
mad.
one of the new Animal Crossings. I don't know that character is, but fucking Twitter was sure happy about it.
Yeah.
That's what blows my mind is that like that's
Dude,
usually
it's
usually
edge.
the reactions that
It's
I'm
stuck
pissed
edge.
and I'll check the comments. Everybody's like, "Fuck yeah, dude, yes!" I'm like, "What?
What's going
Are you
on?"
kidding me?"
Where you're like, where's Chrono? Or like, where's someone else? Like, get somebody, where's the hype at? But,
Yeah,
dude,
for real.
Animal Crossing, itchy edge. I'm surprised they've kind of waited this long to announce the new one. They
It's
like
kinda
just
weird.
teased it.
Yeah.
They're like 2019 and people flipping their tables and
Mhm.
doing backflips. And
When's
shit.
Tokyo Game Show?
I think it already happened.
Is it already done?
I think it's done.
Can you Google that real quick?
I think it's done.
Is it finished or is it done?
Because I'd expect they'd probably announce something pretty big there.
Tokyo Game Show. They just showed that stuff for Sekiro, which I was sure happy about.
Let's go.
I was real happy
Yeah,
about.
it's been a
yeah,
little too long. I need to see
Stop
some
coming.
more Sekiro stuff.
it didn't happen yet.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I
Yeah.
saw. I guess what I saw was like a pre-show.
Probably.
That was
Ooh.
like the beginning of this week or last. I don't even remember. That was like a week ago though. I saw like them sort of. They showed a Sekiro trailer and a bunch of very very Japanesey drama story games.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, I didn't know. So Tokyo Game Show is coming up the 19th.
Next week for when we're recording this.
Hey.
I wonder if we could stream that.
Ooh, that's it's Tokyo, so who knows
19th.
with that time zone.
Yeah, I don't know when that is. 19th, all the way to the 23rd. So
I'm gonna have to
I'm-
peep that.
I was like, "Where's Final Fantasy VII remake?"
'Cause
But
I'm,
come on.
I'm sure they're gonna announce a lot of cool stuff. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for that new DLC for Fighter Z.
Dude,
Maybe
they
they'll
showed-
do a trailer over
They
there.
showed the coolest shit already, dude. Kingdom Hearts VR.
Yes.
Yikes.
Yes. Did you see that trailer?
No, I kind of don't want to. It's because Justin's flailing his arms around.
It's dude, sword games in VR. The weightless sword that you can just flick and things go flying. It's
Yeah.
like just beating up Heartless, just standing still.
I just love that that trailer was like 30
Alright.
seconds long. And it just showed him hitting 2 things. That was it. That was a full trailer.
Like we even made fun of the Final Fantasy fishing game, but even fishing, I kind of see that.
I
Because
can,
that's
I
like
can
timing.
see the appeal.
It's like timing. And
Is
like
that
maybe
satisfying though? To be fair, I hate all fishing games and video games. That is the dumbest thing to me.
Never was big on fishing. I
I-
remember
You have to
people-
really enjoy fishing in real life.
And people
to
be like,
really grasp
Does
it,
this game have fishing?
Pops.
Oh, it does. Yes, I can spend hours fishing in a virtual world.
Remember people with
Yes.
MMOs, people go in on the fishing.
Yo, you
People
don't know.
go in.
Hold on, you don't know the feeling once you catch a fucking 20-pound trout, dude.
You're just
You
fucking
just-
salty because you never caught big
Yeah,
fucking
'cause
game,
you don't-
dog.
You don't
Big
get any
loads, I
bites.
guess.
You never
Yeah.
fucking got a big trout, dude.
Big brown trout.
You don't even know what you're doing. You're using the wrong kind of bait. Fucking pleb. Get wrecked. Samurai Showdown coming back, though.
That actually looks dope. I'm actually looking forward to playing the fuck
Samurai
out of that.
Showdown looks cool.
What is this?
It looks.
What is
It
this?
looks like
What is this?
Street Fighter 4.
A Street Fighter 4 with like samurai Mortal Kombat stuff.
Oh, okay. I'm sold. I am
but-
sold.
Because they're samurai, they basically just stole the ink
Yeah, from 4.
style of like the characters having like ink trails when they attack and shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this looks just like Street Fighter 4.
This looks good. This looks really good. This looks like fighters we remember growing up. Like they didn't
Yeah.
change the designs all that
Mhm.
much. They just sort of updated the look of it.
Brought
That's
them
all
in
you gotta
3D.
do. That's
Yeah.
all you gotta do. It like still looks anime-ish, which
It
is
should.
It doesn't.
It's
well, like
samurai.
Street Fighter, like sometimes it looks like they're trying to be a little too realistic with the
Samurai
face and stuff. Like just keep that shit cartoony. Like it looks dope.
Samurai Showdown
This
was
dope.
like that arcade cabinet. You'd see the S&K cab that had Bubble Bobble.
Oh,
You know, This
I
was,
remember
this
that.
was that fighting game.
yeah. Okay.
I
played
got
this then.
confused with Bushido Blade.
That's a completely different thing. That's an Arena 3D sword fighting
Dude,
game.
I remember Bushido Blade. I remember renting this and just
Yeah.
being really bad at it.
Dude, it looks so terrible.
Just
Looking at the
being-
screenshots,
Oh,
it looks
man.
mad
Awful.
terrible. But that's when you had to use your imagination.
Yeah, back when you were a little kid,
yeah.
the polygon characters looked like they did on the box art in your dumb little kid brain.
Oh, I wish I was like a Bushido Blade. Look at the graphics. I protect the ladies with my sword. Yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Maybe they'll announce something cool. I don't know. The pre-show was just like new Kingdom Hearts trailer and the Bushido Blade, the fucking Samurai Showdown. I don't think they'll do Final Fantasy VII. but
No,
whatever.
I don't.
Oh yeah, they showed this shit.
What is this?
What the hell?
What
Yo,
is-
this
game
game
is
looks
this?
fucking sick. What was this called? I
Your
don't
games.
know what it was called. This game. It's
This
like
is like-
Capcom's Dark Souls game.
It's
this
it's like a
Dragon
knight
Dogma?
fighting a giant
It's
lizard.
called Project Awakening.
Okay, looks cool.
dope.
When they were playing the trailer, I thought it was that Deep Down game that I
Yeah.
talked about. You guys were like, what the fuck you talking about?
Damn.
And then we talked about it on stream, and everyone's like, yeah, it got canceled. It looks like that, but it looks like it plays like Dark Souls.
It's got like a Dark Souls, Monster Hunter, medieval vibe to it.
This
looks
was
really
like
cool.
This was actually one of the cooler things I saw at the
That character looks
Yeah.
dope.
the pre-Tokyo Game Show.
I'm getting like a Dark Souls Game of Thrones vibe here.
Yeah,
Also, yeah, Game of Thrones a little bit. in
that
there.
character looks like
Looks cool.
Jamie Lannister.
Jamie
a little
Lannister
bit.
for sure.
Lannister.
Oh, his page is dead. We just saw him get wrecked.
It looks like big ass fucking boss fight. This looks hype.
But it's Capcom, so anything Capcom these days, I have to have a tinge of hesitation. 'cause-
They also talked about what's it called, Death Stranding. They showed it, and then it was like, to see a brand new trailer, go to the website.
I have a feeling we're gonna be disappointed if we look at this trailer.
I'm not expecting anything, but
I think we'll see something from Tokyo Game Show for Death Stranding.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's not even worth pulling up.
We can talk about that next week.
Yeah, but a lot of cool stuff going on. We're hopping back on things, back on track, moving into the place, keeping you updated.
October's gonna be a crazy month for your boys.
Keeping you updated.
This fucking year, man, has flown by. It's almost October already. That is crazy.
That blows my mind. I feel like 2018 just started.
Anything else, fellas?
I think that might be it for this pod.
I think I'm all out of pod. We got to do
Any Dub It Out news?
brand new ones coming.
Yeah, just still working on the newest episode. I'm still trying to work on getting it on Instagram. There's a problem though. I found out that you can't post full episodes or hour-long videos on Instagram TV unless you have 10K followers. So my next line or course of action is to get the Dub It Out page popping off so we can finally post the full episodes on there. But until then, just check the Patreon because that's where we'll be putting up the episodes.
Cool.
Until then, you're gonna
Yep.
have to stay tuned.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, we're doing what we gotta do. We're excited. We're pumped. We're amped. We got a skit that we are gonna try to finish off later this evening.
Mhm.
We're also gonna get to a movie, and we're gonna do some dub commentary over some dubs that went up. And we need to give you guys the director's cut for the Patreons.
Nice.
Inside scoop.
And we are going to finalize some dubs. That's what we're gonna get to now. So,
Hard at work.
With that said, thank you for joining us.
We'll see all you handsome motherfuckers later.
We'll see you next time.
Thank y'all so much.
Much love to all the patrons. Lurkers, we love you too. Just watching the program, listening on your drive to work or whatever. We appreciate you. We love you.
Thank you for joining your boys.
We'll see you next time. Later. Bye-bye.